And move to Zambia. The Lusaka lawyer Gilbert Phiri, who was one of the lawyers who represented President Hichilema in treason case in 2017, has been appointed as Director General of the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC. President Hakainde Hichilema appointed Mr. Phiri to subject to ratification by the National Assembly. The president noted that Mr. Phiri is an experienced criminal defense lawyer.
The president also appointed Musa Nwenye as the new ACC board chairperson and Laura Miti as the new Human Rights Commissioner. Joining us live is partner Sia Butube, Executive Director, Youth Development Organization, and he's here to tell us his view on these appointments. Now, many thanks for joining the program, partner. Can you bring us up to speed? What's your own opinion about these appointments? Let's begin with Laura Miti.
Great, thank you so much for having me. I think that the appointment of Laura Miti is very strategic. Laura Miti has driven the human rights respect for this country, highlighting inadequacies within the law that does not seem to protect the human rights defenders. First of all, as a human rights defender, she has been brutalized. She has gone through difficult times at the hands of the very oppressive police under the previous regime. And so she understands the breakdown in the rule of law that resulted in failure by the state to respect rights of the citizens. And so her appointment, I think that gives hope to some of us that are championing human rights, that the Human Rights Commission now has people within there that would be able to make the institution become what it's supposed to be, because in the past, Human Rights Commission has been accused of being toothless. You know, they were able to see human rights abuses going on, but they did very little. So I think the inclusion of Laura Miti on the Human Rights Commission adds value, and it creates a better image of what the institution is likely to be able to do insofar as respect human rights and protect them is concerned.
All right, let's take a look at Gilbert Phiri's appointment. Well, some are saying that the president is indeed rewarding those who helped him during his time, especially before he became president. What's your take on that?
I think rewarding or not rewarding, Gilbert Phiri is a renowned lawyer, a lawyer that has been part of the struggle, a lawyer that shares the vision with the president, a lawyer that has what it takes to be able to take the mantle of fighting corruption. I think that the sense we get out of Mr. Phiri's appointment is that the fight against corruption in Zambia is now secure and sitting in the professional hands, that the fight against corruption for the first time is going to be fought adequately and fought professionally.
All right, so partner, you are confirming to us that these positions given to these persons were not a form of compensation. I mean, because clearly you just spoke about how Laura Miti was heavily brutalized and even tortured. You are confirming to us once again that it is not a form of compensation to both Phiri, to both Miti, I beg your pardon, and the lawyer himself, that they are competent enough to handle the position and to serve the people.
Never. It's not a compensation. I think that the president is very clear that appointments are going to be given to every Zambian that deserves them. So I think that people should have had a problem if Gilbert Phiri was not as qualified. There are many qualified people, of course, in Zambia, but here is a person that has been part of the struggle to liberate this country politically and economically from the very oppressive regimes that we've had in the past. So it is not a form of reward. I think that the credentials that Gilbert Phiri presents just makes him the best suit for the position that he has been given.
All right. Let's also look at youth development. As an executive director of the youth development, what would you say this current dispensation has done so far so good to the benefit of the youth?
I think that youth have been part of the appreciation of the benefits that the government has provided so far. You can realize that the increase in the constituency development fund that has also provided a lot of opportunities for the youth to access free skills training. And then once these youths are skilled, it means that they're able to do individual businesses, or better still, get employment. And using the availability of the Constituency Development Fund that has been increased and has been made available in the constituencies, it means that these young people now will not have to look for employment opportunities, but they can look for business and self-empowerment opportunities. Then they can create their own jobs and empower, or also employ, other young people within their communities. So I think that there's a lot of excitement by the youths, that for the first time they are experiencing real economic empowerment opportunities, where the money is available within their communities, the opportunities for business are available within their communities, and now they are looking forward to being part of the bigger projects, constructing schools, clinics, roads, bridges. So there are many, many opportunities that young people are exposed to, and you can see them all over town trying to register their companies, trying to fix their business profiles and things like that. So all you see in the faces of young people and youth alike is excitement, and that they see a huge hope for their prosperity.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to us. Partner Saibutuba, Executive Director, Youth Development, all the way in Zambia. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure all the time. Thank you.